All right, what is up, tycoons? What's up, traders? Super excited for today's video. There's been some massive liquidations that happened this morning, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of cryptocurrencies pull back. Now, if you've been watching my videos and stay up to date, I've been mentioning the bearish divergence that we've been having across multiple charts, right? We're seeing it across many altcoins through the market. So today, we're going to give a quick update on Cardano. We're going to take a look at XRP as well, and also Polkadot. All right, so smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I do viewer requests every week, so if you enjoy the analysis you see in this video, all you have to do is comment down below and I'll make a video on your cryptocurrency, your token, as soon as I can. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and we're going to go ahead and jump straight into it. Okay, so we're starting off here on the Polkadot chart. All right, we're going to be taking a look at the daily time frame for all of these. Now, I went over the bearish divergence, which if you guys aren't familiar with that, I'll break it down for you really simply, really quickly, right? So take a look how we have a high right here. We had a higher high right here. This was the initial bearish divergence I highlighted in my last Polkadot video, and I said we needed to break out of it, right? Now, the reason it's a bearish divergence is because we made a high and a higher high, but on our relative strength index, we made high and a lower high. So we're actually losing relative strength while the price of the token was going up. This is a term known as bearish divergence, an indicator you may see some type of bearish activity. But what I said was we wanted to break out past this level right here, this 6.201, and we wanted to flip that to support and push higher, and we wanted to break out past this bearish divergence trend line to see another move to the upside, right? And sure enough, we did end up getting that push up. So I gave you guys the major support levels that we needed to hold. And if we were going to hold above these three levels, we were going to be bullish and possibly hit our bullish price targets. And I said we're going to be bearish below 6.649. As you can see, we came down, flipped that area from support to resistance, and we pushed lower. And as I mentioned before, once we broke that 6.649, we're going to come down here and retest some of our previous lows. As you can see, we tested that 5.82 level really well. Now, another signal that we got that we could have had, this big move to the downside, especially after breaking our major support level, was we did exactly what I said we don't want to see on the RSI, right? So I've mentioned a few times, you don't want to see a look above and fail, right? And the reason that a look above and fail is important is because there's a breakout right here, right? And so bulls are presented the opportunity, right? So we pushed up, we made a new high, bulls had the opportunity here. But when given the opportunity, there was no follow through, right? We didn't flip this area to support and stay above. We actually looked above and failed, right? And so that just exemplifies that really bulls had the opportunity, but couldn't really push control. And bears actually ended up taking control, and we broke through that trend line. We broke through our major support level, and we were bearish below there, right? There was a lot of crypto signals flashing off bearish this morning, and we can see that, there's plenty of tokens that are down, a decent amount. Now, this next one that we're looking at, okay, this is Cardano. All right, we're taking a look on the daily chart as well. And I went over the rising wedge pattern. This is a bearish chart pattern. And we also had bearish divergence here as well, right? Where we're making highs, higher highs, right? We're increasing in the price of the token, but we're losing relative strength. We're making lower highs along the relative strength index, decreasing in relative strength, losing relative strength as the price of the token's going higher. You combine that with a bearish chart pattern. We ended up breaking through this trend line here. You see we came down, broke, tried to do a little retest, and we headed down lower. Now, Cardano's been on a really, really nice rally. So we're actually still going to be bullish above 0.3082, okay? These are the three major retracement levels, and this big move, this is all healthy retracement, healthy pullback territory, and we could end up pushing higher as long as we hold above 0.3082. Now, if we break below there, we're going to be bearish below there, and most likely we're going to see this rising wedge pattern play out fully and take us down to some of our previous lows that we had here on Cardano, which is going to be in that 27 to 24 cent region. When it comes to ADA, right? When it comes to ADA. Now, there was no breakout of the bearish divergence here to look below and fail. So if we do get some type of a rally, we need to be very mindful of this bearish divergence trend line, as it's been an area where, we've keep rejecting that area multiple times. The more times you test the level, the weaker it gets, especially with these trend lines. And we've tested this one a significant amount. So if we do end up getting some type of rally and push through, all right, we really want to see, it push through and flip that to support from resistance and stay above that level versus what we just took a look at on Polkadot, where we got that look above and fail. That's going to be another bearish indicator on top of our 0.3082 price level. If we break below these three levels, then we're going to be bearish below here and most likely retest our previous lows. And if we do end up getting some bounce, right, and we see buyers stepping in, then we could get a look below and fail on this rising wedge pattern, and that would be a bullish signal, right? The exact opposite of the look above and fail, where you break through the trend line, bulls fail, and bearish show they have control. Here we have the possibility still of bears looking below, trying to basically being presented the opportunity to push price lower and really play this chart pattern out. But if they fail and buyers come back in, that's going to be a really bullish signal. So we're going to see how things develop on ADA. We'll go ahead and take a look at XRP next. And so here is our XRP chart. Okay, same thing. We're going to be bearish below these three levels right here. These specifically are going to be 0.3509, 0.3666, and 0.3822. All right. We've had a pretty nice move, since the beginning of the year. We've had a nice little rally. All right, we are pulling back, but we're still in healthy retracement territory. So what we want to do is we want to see if we can hold these levels, okay, hold above 0.3509 and possibly continue to push back up higher and start this trend. If we pull back, consolidate through here and break through these levels, most likely we're going to retest some of our previous lows on XRP as well, whether that's around the 32 cents region, even down to around the 30-cent region. So keep a close eye on 0.3509. If you take a look, this also had bearish divergence, right? And we've been rejecting the trend lines very well over here. We're going to see if we can get a breakout, flip to support, and then continue heading upwards. For now, we've just been rejecting it. Okay, so we need to be mindful. We could reject it if we come back up here again, and we need to be mindful of that look above and fail scenario. I've gone over it now on a couple of these tickers, so hopefully you're getting a little bit more familiar with it. Now, if we start pushing up, okay, the major resistance level that we still haven't broke through is 0.4315. Okay, we really need to break above that level, flip that level to support from resistance, and then we could possibly see 45 cents and higher when it comes to XRP. So definitely pay close attention to those. If you wanted to, you could kind of say that we have a little bit of a falling wedge here on XRP, right? If we draw some trend lines. Okay, that wasn't the best trend line right there, actually. But if you take a look, right, we kind of have a little bit of this rising wedge pattern right here, or I'm sorry, falling wedge pattern. Okay, and we could end up zigzagging through here and getting a nice little breakout to the upside. But right now, for now, 0.3822 is a pretty strong resistance level that we're facing, right? We got above it, and then we actually flipped it to resistance right here, and we're pushing down lower, still holding above our 0.3509 level. So below there, that's when we're really going to be bearish on XRP. If we can get a breakout of this bearish divergence trend line, along with a breakout of this, possible falling wedge that we have right here, we could end up retesting those 43-cent highs and potentially breaking out and heading up to the 45 cents region if we continue some more bullishness from there. Now, of course, none of this video is financial advice. All I'm doing is going over some of the key levels for you guys and trying to help you understand some of the price action, so that way you guys aren't caught by any surprises, any big movements, whether they're up or down. You can help prepare yourself more, right? Trading is like going to battle, going to war. You need to have the proper weapons at your disposal, know how to use those weapons, so that way you can increase your odds of success. So with that being said, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and don't forget I do these video requests every week. So if you want to see your crypto, your token in the next video, all you got to do is comment down below and I'll get to a video on it as soon as I can.